I didn't have to do that. I'm the daughter. I'm the daughter. I'm not going to be around. I didn't have.
Oh my god, you guys are not going to believe what happened.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know it. I don't know. It's hard to tell when her fat ass will be back. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I know. I'm not fat shaming. I'm just saying. I don't like Amberlynn. All right. Tell your Kermits I said hello. Okay. Bye. So that was Karina. You know, we talk all the time. She's a good lady. I like her. Our accents. I love her accent. I don't know where she's from. My God. But, so, Amberlynn, you know, if you aren't online, it doesn't matter because people are always talking. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of stuff that we can cover because I have a lot of people on my channel that haven't seen your shit. So, haha, bitch. So, welcome back to my Amberlynn video. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. Oh, yeah, she's a bitch. A cookie eating bitch. She's a bitch. Oh, anyways, Amberlynn is still gone. She's still a dumb bitch. It's been peaceful, I will say that, though. It has been peaceful, but, you know, I mean, I don't know. Is she going to come back? She'll be back. She will. What? I mean, we don't live in a world where Amberlynn's not coming back. We just don't. And we couldn't be that lucky. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, she seems to think that our channels thrive on just her. No, I got other things I can do, bitch. Don't even worry about me, okay? But anyways, I will say this. I only do this because I enjoy the content, and sometimes you need somebody to tell you you're being dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't seem to understand when you're being a dumb bitch. I'm starting to wonder if you're a sociopath, Amberlynn. But then there's some posts that we've been seeing by Mammalynn on the Facebooks, you know. I did credit to Karina Kaboom. I did see this from her, but I wanted to take a look for myself because I have been on Amberlynn's mom's Facebook before because she does have on there that she's a digital creator and she had a bunch of people following her, so I followed her, you know, as one does when they're a content creator following their daughter or whatever. But anyways, it's very public Facebook with very vague posts, and you don't have to go down very far to find these posts either. So it's not like I stalked their page forever. I just scrolled down a little bit when I found these. But if you look at them, they're just like vague, like little pokes at the situation right now. And like people might say that, oh, maybe it's about somebody else. It's not. It's not. It's about Tammy and Amberlynn. That's what it's about, you know. And it's like we aren't stupid, Amberlynn and Mammalynn. We know what this is, who you're talking about, you know. And if you didn't want this shit to be seen, you didn't want it to be public, you would have posted it as private. But no, you left it as public, so you know what you're doing because you know how to make shit private. I'm sure you do, or I'm sure Amberlynn does. Well, I don't know. She doesn't even know how to edit right, so who knows? And that's what Karina Kaboom said too. Is Mammalynn obviously knows how to go private, you know? And your daughter caused this situation, Mammalynn. It's not anybody but your daughter. Your daughter's the reason for the season at this point. You can thank her for all the bullshit that's going on right now that you're having to deal with. I don't know why you're acting like this is brand new and like this is someone else's fault. You need to be looking inward and talking to your kid. Maybe be a mom for once. And then I decided to go, and I only scrolled down to September 7th, and that was just a week ago, assholes. But then I wanted to see how Aunt Tammy was doing. So here's a couple community posts by the Aunt Tammy. much, I think Aunt Tammy is just like venting. She's getting things off of her chest. She's posting little videos on her channel. So, I mean, she posted, she's got this one about the Beanie Babies.
She didn't choose this life. She didn't ask for the battles that left her sleepless at night, for the heartbreak that carved scars into her soul, or for the endless weight of carrying burdens no one else could see. She never wanted to be someone who fought wars inside her own mind, just to make it through the day. But life isn't fair, and it doesn't wait for you to be ready. It simply throws you into the fire and says, survive. So that's what she did. She survived. Not perfectly, not gracefully, but in the only way she knew how. She woke up every day and faced the same demons, the same fears, the same overwhelming doubt, and yet somehow she kept going. She carried the kind of strength that people don't recognize because it's quiet. It's messy, it's imperfect. And though she often felt like she was barely holding it together, there was something extraordinary about the way she kept choosing to fight. She never asked to be strong, but strength was the only thing life gave her. She never wanted to be resilient, but resilience became her shield, her armor, her saving grace. And now, when she looks at herself in the mirror, she sees a survivor. Not someone who has all the answers, but someone who refuses to let life's battles define her. She didn't ask for this fight, but she's winning it anyway.
Sometime in 2004, I was waitressing. My stress level was so high for multiple reasons, and the choice to take a break was not an option. During our downtime, my coworkers and I would play a claw game trying to win certain Beanie Babies. I had my eye out on a cute little giraffe, looking exactly like the one pictured, and I named him Jeffrey. After winning him, I returned to work, placed him on my purse below the counter, and continued to pick up the order to serve to my customers. For no obvious reason at that time, my mind started to race and my body tingled, starting yet another anxiety panic attack. The room was slowly spinning, and all of the customers seemed to be talking all at once. I was very overwhelmed. I knew I couldn't just walk off the floor and escape for a few minutes, so with no prior thought or planning, and quite surprising to all my coworkers, I swung open the cabinet, grabbed Jeffrey by his little arm, and spouted out what was meant to be funny statements. Something like, "Oh, you don't want to behave?" Something like that. I honestly can't remember. I continued with a quick narrative of taking him to the bathroom for a good spanking. I walked off the floor and went to the girls' bathroom with Jeffrey in tow. When I got in the bathroom, I had a major breakdown, the kind of cry that you muffle. Afterwards, I went to clean up my face, and I seen my reflection in the mirror. I knew there was no hiding my emotions, my mental state any longer, at least for the day, at this time. So I reached in my apron and removed a Band-Aid and put it on Jeffrey's arm and went out and tried to make light of the situation and jokingly told my coworkers that Jeffrey shouldn't be causing us any trouble for the rest of the day. Over the next few days, I continued to make light of it. One day when the kids came home from school, I had placed some Beanie Babies in the corner like they were in timeout. When my kids looked at me with smiling, puzzled faces, I would say something like, "What, they wanted to talk crap? They can stay in timeout." I role-played several different scenarios for a little fun. At no time did I ever think the Beanie Babies were real. It was a storyline that grew in time. This is just part of the story. I find it sad that Amber was so excited to bring up the Beanie Babies, not knowing any background story, and considering the source that I know she got the information from, it doesn't surprise me. I know who shared the story with her. It's the same person who recently went to that very same restaurant with me 21 years later. She found the need to shame me and tell the waitress and the new owner what had happened. Again, I made light of it and laughed it off, but it did hurt.
So, I mean, as far as we know, and so I was going to kind of go through and look at some videos and see just what we could do in the channel about Amberlynn right now while she's away. Oh, I wanted to look on Instagram. Oh, I can't. Where is it? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, God, tarot. I didn't know. I don't. And yeah, Amberlynn, why do you keep blaming reaction channels for literally everything? It is not reaction channel's fault that you go through what you go through or you have go on what goes on. It's all you, Amberlynn. You project it onto us, though, because we are the closest thing that you have to be hateful to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, recently Hecticana was coming out, and he came out with misinformation on the situation with the case between Amberlynn and Tammy. And he was not meaning to, it's not like he did it out of malice or anything like that. But it's just always best to make sure we're doing our research, like I say, before we come on and make a video about it, guys. It makes us look like idiots when we do that. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that he is. I'm just saying it looks like it then, Slander or defamation per se is what it is. Slander or defamation per se is what it is that Amberlynn is being taken to court for, basically, for the $10,000. Mind you, then you got to get up off your ass and go to court, right, Amberlynn? Are you going to go? I hope you do, because otherwise Tammy wins out default. I wonder if she knows that. That would be funny if she just I'm not going to go, and then I won't have to do it. And then she does.
She forced these little kids to say that they were lying.
So while she was not claiming that Tammy did the things to kids, she is saying that by knowing about it and letting it happen anyway, she is committing a crime. So that absolutely falls under slander per se, I would think. And in a minute, we'll get into the fact that Amber is a public figure. Actually, I think plays even more of a part in that. But let's kind of keep going here. There was another one that says statements that accuse another of adultery or sexual promiscuity, which I don't think that would fit here because, again, she's not saying Tammy did the things. But if she starts saying that somebody's having an affair or whatever, she, I think, is biting off more than she can chew. No pun intended. I just say that because she tends to say things about...
Okay. So, Oklahoma does recognize slander and defamation in the courts, per se, to recover general damages without proof of any loss or any, you know what I mean? So, some statements are so harmful that they are considered slander and defamation. And what Amberlynn accused and Tammy of is definitely slander and defamation per se. But I am not a lawyer. This is all my opinion. This is all for educational and informational and entertainment purposes only. But before I get my ass in the courtroom, I need to say that, okay? You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, though, that some statements, like what Amberlynn said about... Now, she didn't say that Tammy committed the actual crime, to the kids, but what she's saying is that she told the children to lie, and therefore be like a interference or something. I don't know how you would put it, but anyways, she as an accomplice is what she would say. Duh. I can't talk tonight. I swear to God. I need to go to bed. But anyways. But yeah, Amberlynn didn't say that she actually committed it, but she didn't have to say that. She had to do was say she was an accomplice to it, and that hinders somebody's reputation. Her internet footprint, if you will. Anyways, yeah, Amberlynn, you are wrong for that. I hope you get everything you deserve that day in court if you go. And I will laugh so hard when you find out that you will have to pay her anyways if you don't go. Moving on to Foodie Beauty. Now, I have never covered Foodie Beauty, Big Beautiful Me, whatever her names are, Miriam or something like that. I don't know. And Beezers. I'm new to it all. Okay? But I'm getting there. I want to start reacting to both of them like the Girl World. These are the two, I'm not giving fucking Quirky Love Rosie any of my time yet. I don't do that for people that sit there and beg for something. Why do you want to be in Girl World so bad? It's too low cows. What the fuck? You want to be a part of that? Okay, whatever. But it just is weird. Nobody messages fucking reaction channels asking for them to cover her. That's weird. Weird. Anyways. So I've never covered her, like I said. And it's funny how I'm starting here, though. Okay? Where this situation's going on. Because this bitch, she's been doing some shit on the internet lately. With the poor little girl that they scammed, I guess. And then, oh gosh, a bunch of other shit with the cat. I mean, and apparently she's in Syria right now bothering Salah, even though he told her not to come there. And Salah is her husband, mind you, okay? Or supposed husband. I don't know if I fully believe that they're married. I don't know if it was fake for money, because now Salah's friend is coming out and saying that she paid him $9,000 just to be with her and be like her fake husband for her YouTube channel. I don't know. I don't fucking all I know is she's always trying to get money for something. And now she wants money to go back to Canada because she wants to leave her husband. Bitch, what are you making out? Do you make any money, bitch? I don't know how it works in Syria. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But, and you went there and Salah didn't even want you to be there anyways. You followed him over there. Leave him alone. He doesn't want you, obviously. Why do you want to hang off with someone like a dingleberry when they don't want you there? And they keep trying to get you off, but you're clinging on for dear life. You're one of those dingleberries. We know about you. You know? And it's a loveless marriage, and it's sad to see someone have to be in it. You deserve to be, well, I don't know. I don't know. And now I don't want to say that and get my foot in my mouth, bitch. Anyways, I'm gonna figure out more about the Foodie Beauty, and we'll cover her more in the future. That's just a little taste test on some of the bullshit this bitch is about. She only does live streams. She doesn't do videos and nothing, even though she says she's gonna post a vlog, but we never see one. I don't know, guys. I guess I'll report more on these locals later. I love you guys with all my heart. I will see you later. And just remember, every calorie counts. Alright? I love you.